Recognized and has 14 minutes remaining.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I am pleased to yield 3 minutes to the gentleman from California, member of the Rules Committee, Mr. Cardoza.
The gentleman is recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, my wife has been a family doctor for 20 years and comes home every single night telling me stories about her patients who have paid their premiums, but when they get sick and need coverage, they're denied the care by the same companies who are trying to kill this legislation here today. I have heard her on the phone fighting those very insurance company executives to let her practice medicine the way she was trained at the University of California at Davis Medical School. What a concept, to have your doctor write your prescription, not someone on the other end of an insurance company authorization line. This is not socialized medicine, far from it. We are making sure that the doctor is making the decision, not the insurance company. Mr. Speaker, my brother runs a company, a small business, that has been in my family for 50 years. 2 weeks ago, he was told his premiums are going up by 75%. To add insult to injury, on that very day, my sister-in-law had knee replacement surgery, and the doctor thought she needed a few extra days in the hospital because they were fear that she might get blood clots. She was told by her insurance company they couldn't have that time initially because it was too expensive. There was a little girl in my hometown who had leukemia. The insurance company told her she couldn't go to the hospital with the best success rate to fix her disease. She had to go to the hospital with a much lesser success rate because it was cheaper there. Her parents called me and I tried desperately to help get her to the other hospital. I failed. She died. That is what is happening in America right now. That is what we have to deal with today. That is what the American people want fixed. And that is precisely what this reform is all about. Mr. Speaker, when I was 22 years old, I was an intern here in this very Capitol. Mr. Kennedy was holding hearings on health care reform for all Americans. I listened to the very same arguments by the people trying to kill this bill here today back then. They're the same people that were fighting health care. They don't care about patients. All they care about is the bottom line for the profits for the insurance companies. We have waited for this day far too long already. If we don't take a stand and do the right thing here today, the very same debate will be taking place in another 30 years. So I'm going to vote for this bill, Mr. Speaker. I'm going to vote for it proudly because the reform is so desperately needed and it's also desperately long overdue. I yield back the balance of my time.